So what are we playing today, Rob?
I don't know. A game?
Yeah, which game?
Ride to Hell.
Is it Ride to Hell? Is that where we're going?
Press start.
So what do you know about this game?
Nothing.
Do you wish you knew more? Do you wish you were riding Hell?
I don't know. I want to see what it's like. I guarantee it's not going to be as bad as people say.
You say that, but you also spent how much time playing Alone in the Dark last night?
Mm-hmm. So it can't be that bad.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Go to options first. And... No, not even sound. Go to, yeah.
No. Subtitles off. No one knows.
Alright. Playing the hardest difficulty. That we can.
We will be playing on badass biker difficulty.
Saints Row 4 sucked.
It didn't suck.
It wasn't great.
It was entertaining. It was ridiculous.
And... Oh my fuck. Is it hard?
It is. It's really hard to keep a handle on this game.
So is your gang? Oh, your gang is Retribution.
Yep.
See, I thought
Okay.
you skipped a cutscene.
No, but apparently the guy just had a random
you're gonna have to
flashback.
fight now.
Oh, quick time event. Button goes smashy smashy.
This actually doesn't seem all that bad. The proportions of the people are horrible. And you have a lot of time to react.
Oh, like almost too much time probably. Like I could probably be taking a nap right now in between QTs and still make them.
I think they played Lost in the Damned and they thought, yeah, why not make a game of our own?
I mean, it's
Throw all physics and laws of anything common right out the window.
well, I mean, it's an option.
No. To what? Pexo?
Pexo?
Does this have a good soundtrack in it?
I get the feeling it's a lot of cock rock.
Jake, on your feet. It's time.
That is really, really strange graphics for PlayStation 3.
It's a really kind of strange
alone.
graphics in general. Look at that hair. Looks like a fucking mop matted on.
Somebody else had to have made
Yeah,
this
there had
with
to
them.
have been like an actual developer.
I thought that this was going to be like Road Rash.
I think that's what everyone thought upon initially seeing like the trailer.
You look like shit, Jake.
But
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
say from what I've
Broken
seen, not so much.
Where's Mikey? Feels like forever since I seen you guys.
What's going on
I
with that
almost
dude's
forgot what you
mouth?
look like.
Just looks awkward.
Back at the house. Hard to recognize.
I have no idea.
He ain't 12 no more, that's for sure.
Capitalize on fucking biker games.
I guess.
Ride to Hell.
I mean, I think so far the best looking part of this game is the dude's tattoos.
They focused all attention on that.
It would seem that way, because they clearly didn't do anything with the hair or the faces.
You know what? This game might not have any frame rate issues,
Damn,
considering how
Mikey.
horribly
I
graphic.
wasn't kidding.
Don't get your hopes
You've
up
gotten
too
to be
soon.
one tall sack of
There's
shit.
still time to be disappointed.
It got a 1 out of 5 on Metacritic.
Ah, shut up.
I didn't think it was.
You look the same
It's
too, Jake.
everything that I'm seeing is one,
Face
one,
is kinda
one,
weird.
one.
Yeah,
Well, usually with a game like
Well,
this, what I'll
I'm
save
real
is the
happy to see
story.
you, Jake.
From what I've gotten out of
You
it so
too.
far, that's
Both
not
of
going
you.
to save much of anything.
Anyway,
No, and
I'm sorry, but I gotta rest you guys.
But you just got back.
this looks like a PS2 era
Ain't you?
game, and there's a lot
Give
of
'em some time.
screen tearing.
It's pretty awesome. How big is that fucking lighter? Look at that thing.
Look at how loose the
I'd rather be
fucking,
polishing boots than sit through this crap. What
mechanism
else is there to
thingamajigger
do?
is.
There's some
His
cool
hands
stuff
look like
going on in
boxing
Blackfield
gloves,
tonight.
and that
I
looks
know a
huge
band.
in
We're
it.
supposed
Look at
to
that guy's
be
jacket.
far out. Mac never lets me go, but now that you're here, he's got it.
You want to go
It's
see
huge.
bands now?
Come on, I'm not some little kid.
You ain't
Well, I
little.
think that gets explained in the story too.
Ellie says I'm really mature for
Well, his
my age.
jacket is huge.
Yeah,
Ellie?
actually.
Well,
Or
been going
not
to college.
directly, obviously. Because
Helps Mikey now
Why?
and again on school.
why would
She's
that be
my
directly?
friend. She tells me about some of
mentioned,
these cool bands.
But
So his jacket
There's
looks like
plenty
it's
of
far too
time
big
you
for him.
can be going
Yeah.
to see
Okay, so I'm just gonna take a stab at it.
I don't like you being
It's his
out
dad's
there.
fucking cut, and
Now that Jake's back, I
his
wanna
dad died,
go.
and he's got it.
I'm sure you do.
Probably
But
what
I
it
just
is.
ain't happy. Not yet. Anyway.
Good job.
No
Just
big deal
ruined
for me to take them.
3/4 of the game.
dude, by putting this game in, we probably ruined 3/4 of this game.
So it's an action adventure game
You got
developed
no
by
idea what's been going on here.
Euthenix.
Fellas getting killed over nothing.
It says right on the frickin' front cover.
you Technics.
Jake,
What the hell is
take my
that?
bike from out back.
I've
and
never
find
heard of it,
It ain't safe
but
now.
I think it's ironic that the first couple
They were
letters.
founded in November of '87 as Zeppelin Games, and the company is focused on racing games.
Which none of that
Holy
knowledge was brought onto this game.
Fuck.
I mean, even the cutscenes don't really have a sense of speed. They just have a sense of
Oh, here you go.
hanging out.
Chase after Mikey. Make sure you don't lose him. Okay, so if they're focused on racing games, I'm hoping that the driving feels alright.
It's not bad. Like, it's, considering how awkward those fight scenes were, definitely not as bad as you'd think. And then there's that.
You should go into one of those two.
I was planning on it, but I couldn't get over it.
Don't go into that one, obviously. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
This is awkward. Yeah, the controls aren't super responsive right now.
Okay, so, do you want to hear about games they've developed? The first game that they developed was Draconis for the Commodore 64, Atari 8-bit. We'll go up to the 90s. They
Amazingly,
made Fantastic Football for ZX. I have no idea what the hell ZX is.
what's a ZX?
We got Ed the Duck for the Commodore 64. They released The Machines, a PC game, a revised port of Universal Warrior.
Okay.
Bud
Tell the
Tucker
truth.
and Double Trouble
Kelly look
for
like
the
that?
PC as well.
She's your girl. We just didn't know that, right?
Total Drive-In, aka Grand Tour 98 for the PS1, and 97 under Eutechnics.
Since you left, she's kind
Maybe
of
it's
been the closest I've
EU
had to her,
Technics.
yes.
You know, the European Union.
Yeah, could
Except
be.
she's
Probably
smart.
not.
They made a game
Real smart.
that I really didn't mind back in the day,
Thanks.
but a lot of people hated,
But
called
she's cool,
SRS.
you know? She likes bands.
Street
and
Racing
she makes me
Syndicate.
read
I
books.
think I may
can be
have
around
that.
her.
Either that or
No.
I have the juiced game, SRS.
Bad books.
Um,
No wonder why Max
Have you ever heard
was
of the game
detective.
Big Mother Truckers?
Yes, I have.
These guys made it, both of them.
That weirdly makes sense.
Yep.
Hey,
They also
Why don't I
made
go get
Cartoon
some
Network
burger
Racing. They made the Pimp My Ride video game.
The classic that it was.
What else do we got here?
Did they pull up a fully digitized version of Exhibit too? Did they mocap
It
them?
was mocap.
Mocap Zibit?
But we've got. They're doing the NASCAR 14 for the PS3,
That just came out.
Xbox 360, and PC.
And that was a piece of crap, apparently.
There you go. They also did the one in 2013, NASCAR.
There was
the
one in
game.
2013?
That's strictly for PC that they did.
Okay.
Warhammer 40,000, Storm of Vengeance coming out next year for PC, iOS, and Android.
Maybe the graphics will be better on that.
I'd hope so. What did this come out on? Did this come out on PC as well?
Yes,
Mike,
originally on
I
Steam.
got your burger. Let's go.
Huh.
Looks
Did
like
it have the
you've been
same negative
summoned, boy.
reviews as...
I think most of the reviews were based on the PC version.
Hey, stop. Where'd you get that gun?
Interest.
What was that about?
That makes sense.
Stuff about the symbol on your back. We don't know.
That's why they put him in here.
Dad
You
must
can sell
have
drugs
left
in this
the back
game.
for a reason, right? I got
Yeah,
a
he's been
feeling
clean for a
it had to
while,
do with
I
those
think.
fuckers back there. Who were
And
they?
at least he does something
Devil's
respectable,
man.
like play good
Okay,
music.
so... Look. You played more than 2 seconds? Collective... Okay. At least now you gotta play for 2 minutes. Oh, there you go. Come on. Yeah. Road rash. Horrible style.
It paused. It literally chugged and paused its way through that moment.
I was about to say, let's take a moment and look at the scenery around here.
The scenery does not look bad, actually.
No. You look at the characters and then you look at the scenery. From a distance, it looks like it's cel-shaded, kind of like Borderlands. When I guarantee they're not trying to go for that, and if they are, they should have created everything
In that
to
style.
look as such, because it looks like we're racing through Lion King.
Well, okay, the mountains look fine, the backgrounds look fine. Then there's me chugging into shit. I jumped for 7 feet. 2 feet. What?
Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to see. That has to be an S rating. What the fuck just happened here?
I don't know. The game keeps chugging arbitrarily. Like, with no fucking sense to be made. Like, because nothing more is going on the screen than 3 seconds before that. It's like they want to prepare you for the really bad QT coming up. Like, just pause for a second and recognize the awesomeness of this QT. Wait, it paused and chugged for a second without even a QT popping up. I'm kind of disappointed now. I feel like I'm going like half a mile per hour.
Sacred 3.
But a lot of people who rated it did not. Because it's fucking crazy.
Don't you move now, cherry pie.
They helped with the Back to the Future Telltale game.
Well, wasn't that a piece of crap?
I don't know.
You have it, I don't.
Doesn't mean that I've touched it. I got it for probably $1 an episode.
That's probably too much from everything I've read
Wouldn't
about
you
it,
say?
but what do I know? I'll be completely honest, I've never played a Telltale game.
I don't know. I don't like Walking Dead, period, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
We wanna
assume
know
if
where
you
the
actually
boy
like the
here
source
got his
material,
So
it
is
wouldn't
that
be so bad.
fucking sword or blade or machete
It's nobody's. It's just a
supposed to
jacket.
cut through things, or is it just supposed to...
It looks like a styrofoam toy that
Yeah,
Tyler
it definitely
uses.
does. It does not look
Like the
slightly weird.
proportions are so far off.
They just stopped at the dollar store, and this guy's too fucking stupid to realize
It
anything.
seems like we're
Nick
reaching
Cave
an
is just
understanding here.
being, you
His
know,
teeth are funny
Let me
too.
put it
Nick
plain.
Cave.
Like, I mean, for as much as I rag on the hair, which is really awful,
You don't tell me
the
where
teeth
you
really
put
creep
this
me out,
trap.
dude.
The same thing will happen to
It
the
looks so
sky.
weird. It's like...
Last chance live.
It's like half cel-shaded. Like, they halfway through the development, they decided to stop with the realistic mocap and just go cel-shaded. So they took the initial mocap shit and put cel-shading over it.
Who might your father?
How do you feel that you just
William
gave this company
Conway.
$20 more?
Toledo Conway?
I
You
never
know
thought
what?
about that when you were purchasing it.
You know what? I don't feel that bad.
Let's
I just feel like
finish him.
yeah, it's
You made
crappy.
their sales go up by 1.
Yeah, but no one's paying attention to
It's
sales
from-
now.
it's
It's
from
been
now-
out for
it's
over
from
a
now
year.
5 to 6 because of your purchase.
Maybe considering how many people probably bought this, I'll get a personalized letter in the mail from them saying, like, thanks for purchasing this awful fucking thing.
That'd be okay.
Yeah, I'd put it up on the wall next to this game in, like, a well-hidden place, like my basement.
So, this is why renting games should be,
Still
a thing.
available. Yeah.
Like, even out of that red box thing that we got.
It's not like this could be in Redbox.
You're gonna wind up dead.
It could.
You ain't
I mean, it's cheap enough for them to buy and put into, 30
Yeah, but they have to
different-
buy it with under the auspice that someone's gonna pay money to borrow it
Yes,
from
Mikey's gone.
but I mean, it's not like they're gonna lose out big time if they spend, $20 on the game.
Now I'm gonna hunt down every one of
Well,
those.
but they'd probably buy a wholesale number of
And-
copies.
Me,
Right.
I would have rented it before even looking at the reviews because I thought it was gonna be a fucking Road Rash ripoff.
Which
RVD
they're just
Rover.
the
Come
controls
in.
themselves aren't
Come
bad.
in,
It's just
RVD
pretty
Rover.
unresponsive
Damn it,
overall. Like it's
Mac,
even
Is
with
that
the
you?
biking, like
the hell are you
it
talking
doesn't
about?
feel outright
Never mind
bad,
that stuff.
but there's no
Just an
sense of
old man
speed,
being
and
silly.
it doesn't feel
Anyway, listen up.
like it handles
I ain't
at all.
exactly got a roll call.
See,
Devil's hand.
I'm one that can look past the horrible
There's a doc
graphics.
by the name of
The
Andrew.
gameplay's fine.
Got some
Oh,
shit
yeah.
all up in the air.
Well, I mean, it's like I said earlier. If a
Roger
game
Wilco, man.
has
I'm
crap
on my way.
graphics
I remember muscles.
or weird controls, I'm fine with that. Hell, I played Heavy Rain a bunch, but there was a story involved. If you're missing all three of those things, there's not really much of a point. You got D on that jump. You suck at jumps.
That was a fairly decent fucking.
That would be a fairly decent jump in real life. But you failed at that power slide too.
Did I? I didn't know that I did.
Apparently you failed again, so you should stop failing. Oh, there you go. That was a D2. That was 209
Whoa.
freaking meters of D-grade
Whoa.
power sliding.
It's not the worst controls for a driving game that I've ever played.
No, the actual button presses aren't bad, but it feels really unresponsive overall.
Wow, I could not control my bike.
Exactly.
What's going on up here? Whoa.
Shit's getting rowdy up in here. Oh, good power slide, dummy. That's why you get a D-grade power slide.
That's not bad.
No, that's not very good.
Got a C there.
Yeah, you need to get, like, going pretty fast, I think, to get a good power slide going.
No, I just need
And not
shit to
hit
get out of
shit.
my way. I'd like to know where some of these big-ass jumps are.
Right there. Those are pretty big jumps for this game.
So I didn't even get
18 feet. There you go. Amping up the power slides. And you just gotta jump like a grown-up.
Oh, 70 feet, 65 feet.
There you go.
Oh, here's a big-ass jump. This is gotta be it. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
That truck fucked up your jump, dude. You need to have a good talking to with that dude.
Man.
That was a weird moment to give you credit for a jump. But yet none for a power slide.
Let's do another one.
I feel like his leg is just a fucking hamburger now.
See, I'd bitch about not being able to control where the hell I'm going in those power slides. What do I understand?
So few shits.
Who the fuck are you?
Axl Rose.
A man looking for Anvil. But all I see is this
No,
other chip.
he's too built to be young Axl Rose, and too not fat and cornrowed to be current Axl Rose.
Like everybody else, you're always looking for drugs, thinking you're
What
gonna
is
find
that?
them.
I'd like to see
I
what the...
shoot them, and I'll
Back
show
of his
you.
shirt.
Come here.
Yeah.
They probably didn't go too far
Oh,
in
yeah,
design.
I get a fight.
Go on, kill him.
Okay. Oh.
You acquired $12. Just magically.
Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Get some!
Hey, here we go, dickhead.
Does it feel like you're beating somebody up? Or do you just feel
I feel like
confused? Because I feel
You know what
kind
this
of
game
confused.
reminds me of with the look?
A child's drawing?
No, that game with Jack Black.
Oh, Brutal Legend?
Yeah.
Yeah, the character models are about the same level of reality.
Honestly, this isn't that bad.
It could be worse, but for a game that came out as a retail release in the past 2 years,
My question.
Yes,
no, it should be better.
stop!
Where is Andrew?
He left an hour ago to see Carlos, you know, his dealer in San Alfonso. What do you fucking want,
San
man?
Alfonso.
Same reason I want all of
And
you.
what is he threatening him with? Oh, to curb stomp him?
Time to
Okay,
pay Carlos
I guess
for
that's an option.
That wasn't really curb stomping.
But why?
Curb elbowing.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand, like, you're going to bleed pretty heavy from that, but it looked like a river was falling out of his mouth of just blood.
Maybe all of his blood was just rushing to his head.
He wasn't holding him upside down doing that.
Like I said, there's physics, laws of everything are in this game. And they apply.
In no way, shape, or form.
Um,
You look like you need support.
What the
Greasy.
Holy shit. Do you see that girl's eyes?
You know where I can
Her
find
hair
Carlos?
looks like a fern.
it's
Try that
fucking, what's
way.
his name?
See here.
That blind musician.
Stevie Wonder?
Yep. Is that him?
Might as well be.
You
Why
should
is
figure
Cheech
out-
Marin in
Carlos?
this?
Yeah, it's made by the Unreal Engine. That's why the fucking pop-ins are every fucking second. Not pop-ins, but the graphics take a couple seconds to
Show up.
render, yeah.
I know my weed from
But
my weed.
several
But
games
why is
use
Cheech
that.
Marin here? Dean,
That's not Cheech
So
Marin.
happens. I need
That's
to
that
find him.
Danny Trejo guy.
I'm looking for him.
no, that's Danny Trejo on crack.
Last
Yes.
time I seen the big guy.
Skinny Trejo?
I think he actually is looking for drugs.
It's across the street behind the bar.
I think that's the idea.
Thanks, man. See you around.
Where's San Alfonso?
Oh, so he's
It doesn't
so
exist.
mean.
Why?
Wow.
Because it's a made-up frickin' town. Because they thought it would be enough, just enough,
Right.
to make it... You can't hurt him. He's invisible. You just headbanged at him. And I think you went the opposite way of where you were
Oh
supposed
no, I
to go.
definitely am. I'm just seeing what the hell I can do at this point. Wrong way. Turn back now.
That's,
Okay, force me to turn back around and don't even make it look like I turn back around.
that was kind of an awkward little moment. Kind of what most people did after playing this game.
Just coward.
Oh, why'd you do that to me?
And I'll tell you what I
Hey,
told
fuck you,
him.
big
Try not to
That
get hurt.
bastard
mister.
son of a bitch, goddamn.
Watch out. He's dangerous.
I don't even know what to...
Maybe this girl will arbitrarily sleep with
You
you.
have to take him out.
Because apparently that's a big part of this game too.
Watch out.
Maybe not so much sleep with you as like weirdly get violated by you.
Just two pixels rubbing up against each other.
Now we're sharing the same dream, and our hearts they're beating one. I'm late, but baby, no more love on the run.
Her pants are still on.
Both... What?
That seems like it would hurt a
Did
lot.
that not happen?
No, that happened. Because you beat up her boyfriend. Or whatever that dude was doing.
Her
Go get
trick?
those playing cards.
What playing cards?
Go to the right.
I don't even know. Oh.
Gotta collect
What's that?
those.
Those are like those old people playing cards. Those ones that are like fucking like 4 feet tall.
Well, just like everything else in this game, proportion means nothing. Because the human body is clearly built like that.
It is if you're playing Brutal Legend.
Exactly.
Where exactly am I supposed to go at this point?
Apparently there.
Oh! What the fuck? Get back here.
Where is your bike?
Return to who?
Your bike. You have to find your bike.
Okay, is
and
my name's
chase it.
Jake?
Yes. Your name is Jake. I don't know where your bike is, though.
I'm gonna do something else first. I know I'm gonna fail this. Fuck.
Might as well do something useful.
Oh, that's where you...
Yeah, that's the environmental takedown thing.
Hurry up and complete the objective. Well, it probably may help if we had the...
I think you could buy guns later on or some ridiculousness like that.
Alright, no... Oh. Look at that little marker there. Is that...
Is that him or is that your bike? Oh, there's your bike. Down that way. I think.
Let's see, if we had the audio turned up a little bit, maybe, but...
I'm not saying I want to hear the VO on this game either, though.
It doesn't look like... Remove physics from game?
Can that be in the option
Oh,
menu?
no, fucking... This guy's getting fucked tonight.
I don't feel like you should be saying that when you're
Dressed in leather?
and chasing after a dude. I feel like that brings up a whole different idea. Whoa! Shit just got weird.
Oh, stab, stab, stab.
Stabby, stabby. Did you just give him a kiss?
We pretended to bash his head in. Yeah.
Oh, you have a wrench.
Oh, I have a wrench now?
Yeah, I think that's what you were using on.
No, I was using a knife before.
Then what was that symbol that just
That
came?
was a wrench. I don't know how I... Oh, did you see that? I got a card out of it, too.
That you got a D.
I don't care.
D-rated power slug for your troubles. That dude's got
So
a wrench.
this is the second hardest difficulty, right?
Yep.
Which I guess is comparable to the medium, but I mean, it's pretty easy.
No, it didn't strike me as very difficult at all. I mean, maybe later on in the game it'll get a little bit tougher or something, but...
Well, I'd hope, but...
I don't know. I mean,
Whoa.
honestly, it being, like, super easy would make about as much sense as everything else in this game.
Sell drugs to traders for additional income. This is a good game to base life lessons on. You buy this
I mean,
for
that
your kid.
that is reasonable advice. I mean, if you're going to do illegal things, we're not saying do illegal things, but that's how you would go about doing that, right?
Sell drugs.
That's how economics work.
Sell drugs to pay bills.
If you find drugs, you sell them to somebody who once said drugs,
Who would
right?
put kegs outside like that? Those are kegs, right?
I'm going to say, since it's a brewery, yes.
Hello?
That just seems to defeat the purpose. They're gonna bang.
Probably.
Well, you could
Have you
probably
not
less if I used this
noticed
wrench on
what's
you.
going on in this game?
What do you want?
Not really.
Alright, you are a character that looks like a really badly rendered version of Snake Plissken from
Yeah,
Escape
well,
from
it's the
LA.
weekend, see? What's so
Now I
are
slightly
also-
like this game a little bit more.
You are also a biker who kind of rides like you.
Okay, we're gonna stop.
I'll tell you
I'm gonna
what's
interrupt you for a
first.
second.
My idiot
Her tits are the
ex-husband
best
works
rendered
in
thing
that
in this
place,
entire
while I'm stuck
fucking
fixing trucks.
game
scene.
thus far.
He's off
But her
taking
teeth are
the
creepy as
500
shit.
stole
Yeah,
from
her
me.
mouth is kind of creepy as shit.
How much do you
But her
take?
tits, they
Couple
probably have
Jacksons and my
all the
mother's
pixels
wedding
just
ring.
placed right there.
Yeah, I feel like they spent most of their time trying to get boobs right.
So stupid
Yep.
they made him a foreman.
So he'd probably have keys to the place.
So
Of course, he always has them.
that might be more meaningful than
Yeah, my
what's
right.
actually going on.
Where is he?
I'm not even reading, it's
Face
going
down,
too
wasted
fast,
in
and
my house.
now I just imagine fucking
And
Kurt
you're in
Russell
Rome.
speaking.
It's only in dead end.
No, but I mean, okay.
Show you on that
In this game,
right?
you're a badly rendered version. Being Snake Plissken, you are irresistible to every female that is anywhere within 20 yards of you. So therefore, they have to have sex with you.
Oh, I found the NOS button. Up.
Okay. Does it feel like you're actually going any kind of speed?
Yeah, it feels faster.
Well, I mean, it's relative to what was going on before, which was feeling like I was riding a bicycle.
Well, you're riding a bicycle.
No,
Motor
like a
bicycle.
pedal bike.
Motor bicycle.
No, I know what a motorcycle is. I'm saying it felt more like riding a pedal bike. And where are these guys coming from? Like, they just seem to come out of
Oh, me and
nowhere.
her are doing this at the same time. Oh, cactus.
You fail. Hey, baby. It's road rash. You gotta see for that.
Oh, even Nos before that didn't do nothing. Holy cow.
Worst road rash ever. Just bouncing your head off the pavement.
Oh.
Actually, you know what? That scene makes perfect sense for how this game plays out, because it just seems like everyone's head has been bounced off the pavement repeatedly at a very high speed, and that explains the writing, that explains the physics, that explains the art style.
Yeah.
We figured it out.
Out of nowhere.
They, just like the textures, they just pop in, just when they feel like it.
Honestly, seriously, this isn't a bad game.
Okay. What would you say is worse than this, thus far?
Thus far?
Yeah.
I can't think off the top of my head, but I could definitely say if there's a shit ton of worse games. This game's not the best game that I've played, and it won't ever be one of the best games that I've ever played.
They cut off your power slip.
Maybe you should.
Except in Madden 13, I can have the Raiders win every single match.
Essentially wound up like this guy.
The girl's
Without
got it
worry.
right.
What the hell happened to that lady's
That's
face?
how the Unreal Engine
Rough 'em
works,
up a little,
is
will ya?
everything snaps in, but...
And I could deal with that a little bit better, but
Is there an old man
honestly,
that I'm gonna beat up here?
yeah, probably. I honestly feel like this would be better if the faces were
Okay,
just
didn't
like...
we just put his neck through a fucking thing?
No, they're all interchangeable. They all look kind of the same.
I think you
So-
got a ring that doesn't belong to you.
You tell that bitch you can have it when I'm
Look at that dude's face.
I might
That
be
is
He
the
literally
biggest
looks
chin
like a
ever.
monkey.
Yeah.
He...
Jay Leno's chin is ashamed of itself right now.
Oh, really? You want to fucking...
You want to go?
Come on. Bring it.
I like how they don't, like, fight you all... Oh, I spoke too soon.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Wow.
He's beating the crap out
I
of you.
had a wrench on my bike.
But you threw it out. Because that's how that works. Because when you go into a fight, you want to use your bare hands.
Okay, so if you can hit triangle as soon as they're about to hit you, you do some pretty gnarly
Counter.
damage. He actually looks sort of like Ron Perlman.
Kind
Take
of.
that
Only
ring
because
now.
Ron Perlman also looks like a
While
monkey.
you're at it.
What the hell are you looking?
He's about to look more like Hellboy.
Except more red, yes.
So you got it?
See?
Wow. Did you hurt him?
He did mention something about needing a long nap.
Now.
I
I'll
don't-
show you what a mechanic
uh,
can really do.
I don't even know what to say at this
You know
point.
what? I'm pretty sure if a girl that had that kind of...
Baby wants to fuck.
We can go if we want to. Night is young and so am I. And we can dress real neat from our hearts to our feet and surprise them with a victory cry. Say we can act if we want to. If we don't, nobody will. And you can act real rude and totally removed, and I can act like an imbecile.
Imagine they're actually having sex and not just dry humping constantly? Because that looks super painful.
Seriously, I just can't get over it. Those tits have more fucking...
Work done to them.
Yeah.
More effort was put into boobs in this game than anything else. Actually, no. We can't
I'll be fine. It's you who needs to.
we can't say that for sure.
They're crazy.
No.
Because we didn't notice whether the physics were actually realistic in conjunction.
Return to my bike.
Mac, you there?
Jake, what's the situation?
I found Anvil and I chased him to the Birkin Brewery.
I don't...
I don't think my fists alone are gonna cut it.
Guns, huh? You need to talk to Tyrell Jones at the Army base.
I like how his hair
He's a good
stays in the
friend.
same spot. That's
Jake.
pretty fantastic.
I don't think you should do this alone.
Where am I?
I'll
The
meet you at the
plastics.
brewery.
Copy
The
that.
plastics. The bears. The plastics.
Okay, I'm at my bike. I like how it's just like,
What's
here,
in
play,
beer?
play this little bit for, 2 seconds, then we're going to give you another loading screen.
Just let's give you 20 seconds of exposition so we can pretend we wrote something for this.
Alright, let's...
Instead of just having you ride your bike to the gun show or wherever you're going. Kimbo Slice.
And you are?
Jake.
You know what?
He must
Actually,
be Tyrell.
I would give this
Max
game
sent me.
a pass
Said I can get
on
away.
most issues if they would have just mocap Kimbo Slice for that
You're
character.
Toledo's boy,
Look
right?
at the frame rate.
That's right.
Like I said, if this game looked
You know, I don't
amazing,
hand out firearms
like,
to just
it would
anyone.
make sense.
I
But
know
it
my
looks
way
like
around any
shit.
gun you've got.
That's
It's,
so.
And it runs like
Just
shit.
guns?
yeah,
You ain't afraid to fight?
it literally looks like,
We're the...
a launch
sir.
title for the
Especially not if
PS3.
the devil's hand.
Not a... not a fucking... What
game
is
that
it?
has come out in 2013.
Prior to the release of current gen? Yeah.
This came out the
This
same
here
year as
Albatross
Last of Us.
A40 rifle.
Right,
Little cash
double
straight
check and
to
make
gas
sure that it
station
came out
30
then.
yards. This pretty little lady don't like lies.
I think this is the guy with all the guns. I'm not sure. I don't think it's Mac.
Private Sandler.
Obviously, because it said his name. I'm not paying attention to this game. Oh, Marines coming out here. Oh, we're gonna fight these
These two are my
fucks.
best men. Show me how fearless you are.
This came out in September 2014.
What?
Oh wait, no. It came
Gotta
out...
Stop 'em, Jake.
Come on.
Oh,
Gotta stop 'em,
July
Jake.
2013.
I could have killed
Or June 2013 in North America.
ass kicking time.
Now,
Gotta stop 'em, Jake.
a little over a year later, the game is no longer available on Steam.
Would that happen to have anything to do with the fact that it's horrible?
Good work.
No, because I feel like a lot of people did what we did and bought this based on curiosity, almost.
Good work.
After hearing how awful it was, like you had to experience it, and I think you're gonna die here soon. Once, like,
Wow. Player in a round of who gives a shit. Oh my god, it's
now maybe you'll remember his name after this.
it's Tyrell.
Jake
Tyrell
Williams.
Williams.
Conway. You must be Tyrell.
Tyrone
Max
Begums.
sent me. He said I can get away.
Oh, here's some backstory. So, according to Wikipedia, Right to Hell was originally announced in 2008
That's right.
and due for release in 2009. Which was mentioned in one of
I
the
don't
story
hand out
trailers.
firearms to just anybody.
I know my way around.
Shortly
anything.
thereafter, it was
That's
reported as being cancelled.
Just guns?
The game was removed from
Free to
Deep
free
Silver's
fight.
website, but development continued
No, sir. Especially not if it's
without the
devil's hand.
involvement of Deep Silver Vienna, which closed in 2010.
They closed to make
Seems
sausages.
you and I have mutual
Possibly. Which still would have been a better endeavor than the developer making this.
Oh, I can skip this.
Oh, jeez.
Good work.
Best gameplay feature in this game.
I'm skipping the
Here
cutscenes
we
that you've
go.
already.
Gotta stop 'em, Jake.
Maybe you could skip them the first time, too. Apparently, the design was heavily revised, losing the open world element of the game and splitting it into several titles. Titles? What?
Gotta stop 'em,
Okay.
Jake.
So this was
Fucking
originally
over,
more
Conway.
obviously a rip of Lost in the Damned, only without, like, the writing
Good work. You
that
really think you
And
can
it
Rockstar
being
tends
good.
to do, the extra work that Rockstar tends to put in to make it run well, any kind of optimization process.
No, because Grand Theft Auto 4 ran like
You're
a
Toledo's
bitch
boy,
on the
all right.
PS3.
Come with me. Let's see you
Maybe
shape
so,
up some of them
but-
cobwebs and make that trigger finger useful again.
Still probably ran better than this, if I recall correctly.
Come on, this way.
That's not saying much.
Hey, you get to follow somebody. It's just like Call of Duty, right?
Tyrell
Oh,
Williams.
I'm
Who's
only
Tyrell
helping
Williams?
you,
Why am I saying
but you're
that?
Toledo's boy.
Is that not his name?
No. His name's Tyrell. But his name is not fucking Tyrell Williams.
Are you sure?
Maybe it is, but
Follow me. Not much further.
Why is John Belushi in a sergeant's uniform?
That's not even John Belushi. That's a fucking what's his nuts, King of Queens dude.
Oh, Kevin James.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little skinny for Kevin James. I think they did more rendering to the fake photos. They're arbitrarily hanging in frames.
Okay.
On April 4th, 2013, Red Hell resurfaced as 3 games, sharing the same name and branding, including this one, this fantastic game. Remember, hit the targets.
Honestly, it's not that bad of shooting, but
I get the feeling it's not that great either, but it doesn't look awful.
Good enough.
You gotta be
Try
not
the
good
next
enough.
range.
Same theme and branding. This game, a beat 'em up with a biker theme. Then Red Hell Route 666, which was on PSN and Xbox Live Arcade, which focused on road combat and handled by Black Forest Games. And then Ride to Hell Beatdown, aimed at mobile platforms. While this was released, apparently after realizing their horrible error and questionable business tactics, they didn't release the other 2.
really?
I know, it's surprising and all. That gun looks a little wily.
It is not fun to use. Oh,
Well, it's
you
like-
fucking bitch.
I assume it's a lot like the rest of the game, where it's just not fun. It's just kind of...
Good work.
It exists in its own little area of
That was
things.
honestly
Not
the
bad.
worst.
Gunplay.
I've got more weapons and ammo
That
for
last
sale.
gun
I
was...
trade them from our army van, so keep an eye
It-
on
it-
them. And don't
holy
bother
Christ,
stopping
that
them if we're
sucked.
broke. My
It's like
shit
they
ain't
just
cheap.
imagined what a gun
Seeing as how I
recoil
know
would
you're
be
one
like.
man, I'll
And I
help
went,
you.
oh, hey, okay, yeah.
Well, they
that's
also
how it's supposed to
imagine
be.
what a beard looks like, too.